You wake up and the first thing you see isn't a message. It's a notification that feels like a punch. Your Facebook password was changed. Then another. New login from an unfamiliar device. And then the one that makes your stomach drop. Your ad account is now running campaigns you didn't create. You didn't click a reset password link. You didn't give anyone your OTP. You didn't even get a warning. So how did someone walk into your account like they owned it? Here's the ugly truth. Sometimes they don't need your password. Sometimes they don't need your 2FA code. They just need one small thing your browser quietly hands out every day, a session cookie. And if that cookie gets stolen by a shady browser extension, a cracked game, a free tool, a fake download, or a malware-infested file, you can be hacked while your password stays perfectly secret. This video is not about paranoia. It's about the exact moment modern internet trust breaks. The moment you realize staying logged in can become being logged out of your life. In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to show you what session hijacking really means in plain English, why it's exploding right now, the warning signs almost nobody notices, and the recovery plan that actually works, especially if you travel, work remote, run ads, manage pages, hold crypto, or live online. Because if you wait until it feels serious, it's already expensive. Let me tell you a story that looks ordinary until it isn't. Daniel is not a tech guy. He's a small business owner who runs a boutique brand and lives inside Facebook. Pages, Meta Business Suite, Ads Manager, Messenger, DMs, customer support. He travels a lot. Trade shows, supplier visits, quick weekends that turn into work trips. So his laptop is basically his office. He's careful in the way most normal people are careful. Strong password, two-factor authentication, no obvious scams. He even feels proud of himself because he turned on 2FA after watching a viral security clip. One night, he's in a hotel lobby in a foreign country. The Wi-Fi is slow. He's tired. He needs to export a PDF invoice for a shipment that must go out tomorrow. He types free PDF converter into Google, clicks a clean-looking site, downloads a small tool. It installs in seconds. No drama, no pop-ups. No, you are infected warning. He converts the file, sends it, closes the laptop, and goes to sleep with the relief of a task done. The next morning, Daniel opens his phone and sees Facebook acting slightly weird. He's still logged in, but his account feels heavier, like the app is thinking longer than usual. His feed looks normal. His messages open. Nothing screams danger. Then his wife texts, "Why are we advertising in Arabic?" He laughs at first. He thinks it's a joke. He opens Ads Manager. There are new campaigns, new audiences, new payment attempts. The creative is not his brand. The text looks like a scam, and it's spending money fast, like someone is lighting matches with his card. Daniel's hands start to shake as the old internet instinct kicks in. Change the password. He changes it. He changes it again. He turns 2FA off and on. He checks his email for security alerts. But here's the part that breaks his brain. The attacker is still inside. Every time Daniel kicks one door shut, another one opens. New logins appear. Sessions he never created stay active. His page roles look altered. A second admin appears like a ghost. Now panic becomes physical. It's not just money. It's reputation. Customers can see the ads. His page could be banned. His business could be flagged. Years of content could be gone. And the worst part is the feeling of betrayal, like the internet has a backdoor he didn't know existed. He spends the next hours doing what most people do under stress. He tries random fixes. He reads forum posts. He searches YouTube. He watches a few ethical hacking videos that show way too much. He finds comments full of bots offering recovery services. He almost pays one, because desperation makes stupid offers sound reasonable. Then something clicks. A security article he finds uses one phrase that changes the whole picture. Session hijacking. It explains that your browser stores cookies to keep you logged in. If malware steals that cookie, the attacker can reuse it to impersonate your already authenticated session. No password required. No OTP required. Your security is bypassed not by breaking your login, but by stealing your already logged in state. Daniel remembers the PDF converter. He remembers he also installed a coupon extension last week because a friend said it helps with travel deals. He remembers he downloaded a cracked video editor months ago and deleted it later. None of it felt like a big crime. None of it felt like a hacker move. It felt like normal internet behavior. And that's the point. Session cookie theft doesn't win by tricking geniuses. It wins by blending into your day. It wins because we all do small, unsafe things when we're tired, rushed, traveling, or trying to save money. By evening, Daniel finally takes the right steps. He checks where he's logged in, forces logouts, secures his email, cleans the machine, revokes app access, and locks down Business Manager. It takes hours. He recovers most of it, but he says one sentence that stays with me. I didn't lose because I was stupid. I lost because I didn't know what I didn't know. If you're thinking, that could never happen to me, good. That means you're the exact person this happens to next. So why does this keep happening? Even to people who use strong passwords and 2FA? Because most of us are defending the front door, while the attacker walks in through the side entrance. Let's break it down into 3 layers: human psychology, security gaps, and the modern steal and reuse economy. First, psychology. We're trained to think security equals password plus 2FA. That's the internet story. So the moment you enable 2FA, your brain marks the problem as solved. You relax. You stop watching your own behavior. You install one small tool, one quick extension, one free converter, because you feel armored. That's not stupidity. That's how humans work. We buy safety emotionally first, then we pay attention less. Second, the security gap most people don't understand. A password proves who you are at the moment you log in. A cookie proves who you are after you log in. Cookies are not evil. They're how the web stays usable. Without them, you'd have to re-authenticate every page, every click, every refresh. But here's the catch. A valid session cookie can become a temporary identity card. If someone steals it while it's still valid, they can be you until the session expires, or until you force it to die. That's why you'll hear security pros say the scary line: 2FA protects the login. It doesn't protect the session. Third, the economy behind it. We're not dealing with lone hackers guessing passwords anymore. We're dealing with industrial theft. Infostealer malware is built to quietly vacuum browser data, save passwords, autofill, tokens, cookies, even crypto wallet extensions. Then it uploads that haul to a marketplace ecosystem where access is bought, sold, traded, and reused. It's supply chain crime. One actor steals, another actor uses. And the numbers are not small. In a major industry breach report, more than half of ransomware victims had their domains appear in credential dumps, and a large chunk had corporate emails exposed, meaning the path often starts with stolen browser data, not a genius exploit. Even if your goal is just Facebook, that ecosystem matters because it normalizes one behavior: stealing what's already authenticated. Now add the real-world accelerators: travel and remote work. You're on new networks, new devices, time pressure, fatigue. You download things quickly. You trust whatever gets the job done. Small business life. You're the owner, the marketer, the support team. Your Facebook account is a key to a whole building: pages, ads, payments, partners. One compromise hits everything: crypto and digital assets. Attackers love browsers because wallets and exchanges live there. A stolen session doesn't just hijack a profile, it can drain a life. Free culture, cracked software, mods, game trainers, premium, tools, fake installers. These are perfect delivery vehicles because the victim expects something unofficial. And here's the part most top videos miss. The attacker's win condition is not steal your password. It's keep access long enough to monetize. You can see why the "why me" feeling is so common. Session hijacking doesn't require you to fall for an obvious phishing email. It can happen after a normal-looking download, a browser extension that asks for read and change data on all websites, or a device that was briefly unattended. And because the attacker is reusing your session, your security tools often stay quiet. There's no brute force login spike, no wrong password, alerts, no dramatic red flags. From the platform's point of view, it looks like you. Same session continuity, just different behavior. That's also why people say, Facebook didn't warn me. Sometimes it did. Sometimes it couldn't. A platform can detect weird activity, but it cannot reliably know whether a session cookie belongs to the rightful owner or a thief who copied it. So the root cause is uncomfortable. The web is built on trust, and attackers are no longer trying to break trust. They're trying to borrow it. Here's the uncomfortable angle I want you to sit with. Most people don't get hacked because they lack security. They get hacked because they overtrust convenience. We built an internet where the highest compliment is, it just works. One-tap login, autofill, remember me, stay signed in, sync everything, save my card, save my passwords, keep my sessions alive. And we call that progress. But from an attacker's perspective, this is the jackpot. The less friction you feel, the more reusable your identity becomes. So let me say something that might offend the security product mindset. If your plan is, I use a VPN, so I'm safe, you're playing the wrong game. A VPN can protect your traffic from certain network threats. It can hide your IP from some trackers. It can help with geo-restrictions. But a VPN does not stop a malicious extension from reading your browser. It does not stop a fake installer from stealing cookies from your device. It does not stop a stolen session from being reused somewhere else. That doesn't mean VPNs are useless. It means they're not the seatbelt for this crash. Here's another uncomfortable truth. Most platforms are not designed to protect you from yourself. They're designed to keep you engaged, logged in, clicking, buying, scrolling. Security is important, but convenience pays the bills. So when you ask, why is stay logged in even a thing? The answer is simple, because it makes the product sticky. And sticky sessions are great for retention and great for thieves. Now, flip the perspective. Instead of asking, how do I stop hackers? Ask, how do I reduce the value of stealing me? That's the mindset shift that separates people who panic from people who recover fast. Because the attacker's model is simple. If they can keep your session alive, they can monetize you. If you kill the session and cut the supply, they move to an easier target. So your goal is not to become unhackable. Your goal is to become expensive. And if you're thinking, okay, but I'm not a business owner, I'm just a normal person, that's exactly why this hits so hard. Because normal person accounts are the perfect stepping stones. Your Facebook can be used to scam your friends. Your Instagram can be used to sell fake products. Your chats can be used to lure people into investment groups. Your photos can be weaponized for blackmail. Your identity can be stitched together for deeper fraud. For parents, it's terrifying because a compromised account isn't just embarrassing, it's a safety risk. For travelers and expats, it's worse because recovery channels may depend on a phone number that's roaming, a SIM that can be swapped, or an email you can't access in a hurry. For anyone in sensitive work, journalism, activism, investigations, the harm is not lost money. It's lost control. So no, this isn't a niche hacker problem. It's a modern identity problem. And the way out isn't a single app. It's a system. Here's the framework. Not theory, actions. If you follow this in order, you reduce damage fast, and you stop the repeat hijack. Step 1. Freeze the blast radius. Before you fix, stop the bleeding. If you suspect a session hijack, do not start clicking random links. Not even help links from DMs. Switch to a clean device if you have one. Your phone or a second laptop that you trust. If you only have one device, at least disconnect it from suspicious networks and pause new installs. Think of this like turning off the gas before you light a match. Step 2. Kill active sessions everywhere. This is the key move most people miss. Your password can be perfect and still irrelevant if the attacker is writing a valid session. Go to your account security settings and sign out of all devices. Remove unfamiliar sessions. Revoke remembered logins. If it's Facebook/Meta, also review where you're logged in inside the app and inside business settings, because business assets have their own layers. You're not logging out. You're invalidating stolen identity tokens. Step 3. Secure your recovery anchors first. Attackers don't just want access, they want to trap you. So lock down the accounts that control everything else. Your primary email, your phone number/SIM security with your carrier, your password manager. Change those passwords from a clean environment. Turn on the strongest authentication method available. Prefer passkeys if supported, otherwise use an authenticator app rather than SMS when possible. Then check forwarding rules, recovery emails, and unfamiliar devices in your email account. If the attacker owns your email, they own every reset link you request. Step 4. Clean the device that leaked the cookie. This is the step that makes recovery stick. Session cookies usually leak because something on your device had access. A malicious download, an infostealer, a shady extension, a free tool, or a compromised browser profile. So you must remove the leak. Uninstall unknown software you installed recently. Remove browser extensions you don't absolutely need, especially anything with broad permissions. Update your browser and operating system. Run a reputable malware scan. If you're in a business setting, treat it like an incident and follow your IT policy. If you suspect deep compromise, the cleanest solution is painful but honest. Back up essential files and reinstall the OS. Step 5. Lock the business value assets. If you run pages, ads, or manage clients, this is where you prevent financial damage. Audit admins and roles. Remove anyone you don't recognize. Enforce stronger authentication for all admins. Review connected apps and integrations. Check payment methods and recent spending, and separate personal browsing from admin work. If you're a team leader, stop using one personal Facebook account as the master key. Create a dedicated admin identity with minimal daily browsing. Use least privilege. Treat it like your company bank account. Aftercare. The next 48 hours assume the attacker tried to reuse what they stole. Rotate passwords for your highest value accounts. Bank, crypto exchanges, cloud drives, Apple/Google, and any account that can reset others. Turn on login alerts. Review recent security activity. If you're a business, notify your team. One compromised device can become shared damage if people reuse passwords or share access casually. Think of your online identity like a hotel key card. A password is the receptionist checking your ID. A session cookie is the key card that keeps opening the door. If someone copies the key card, arguing with the receptionist won't help. You have to deactivate the card, issue a new one, and figure out who copied it. Do this once, and you'll feel something rare online: control. Let's slow down for a minute, because this topic isn't only technical. It's personal in a way most people don't admit. When your account gets taken, you don't just feel unsafe. You feel exposed, like someone has been standing behind you, reading your thoughts, watching your habits, touching things that were never meant for them. And the most brutal part? There's no physical evidence. No broken window. No smashed door. Just a screen that suddenly doesn't belong to you. That's why people spiral. They don't just worry about money. They worry about humiliation. What did they post? Who did they message? What did they see? What screenshots do they have? What can they leak? If you've ever had that fear, whether you're a parent, a traveler, a freelancer, an IT admin, or someone in a sensitive field, you know it's not a tech problem. It's a safety problem, and shame makes it worse. People go silent. They stop posting. They don't tell friends. They don't tell coworkers. They don't report it because they think it makes them look careless. So they try to fix it alone at 2 a.m., clicking through settings with shaking hands, while the attacker runs their own plan in parallel. This is why I hate the internet culture that says, if you got hacked, you were dumb. That's a lazy moral judgment that makes everyone less safe. The truth is simpler. The internet rewards speed, convenience, and trust, and attackers exploit the same 3 things. So if you ever get hit, the first thing you need is not a new tool. It's a new sentence in your head. This happened because the system is designed to be usable. So my job is to design my behavior to be resilient. Resilience is the grown-up version of privacy. Privacy isn't, I have nothing to hide. Privacy is, I deserve control. It's the ability to decide what stays yours: your messages, your photos, your location, your relationships, your work identity, your money, your reputation. And here's the paradox that breaks people. The more you live online, the more you think you're in control because you're familiar. But familiarity is not safety. Familiarity is just comfort. That's why internet disillusionment hits so hard. You realize the modern internet is not a cozy neighborhood. It's a crowded city. Most people are fine, but some people are hunting. And your job is not to hate the city. It's to learn how to walk through it with awareness. Remember Daniel from earlier? When he finally regained access, he didn't celebrate. He sat there, exhausted, staring at the screen like it was an enemy that could betray him again. Then he did something simple. He wrote down what happened. Not for drama, for clarity. What did I install? When did things start feeling off? What accounts were linked? What did I change first that made it worse? What step finally made it stop? That little timeline became his real firewall. Because the next time something weird happened, he didn't freeze. He had a playbook. That's the emotional payoff nobody talks about. When you stop feeling helpless, you stop being profitable to attackers. Let me land this with honesty. Session hijacking is scary because it attacks the part of security we don't think about, the part after you did everything right. It's the reason people lose faith in the internet and start living with that background anxiety. Am I being watched? Is my phone compromised? Is my account already for sale somewhere? But I don't want you to leave with fear. I want you to leave with leverage. Here's the realistic promise. You cannot control the entire internet. You cannot control what criminals build. You cannot control every malware campaign. But you can control your exposure. You can control how quickly you detect. You can control how fast you contain. And you can control whether one stolen session becomes a disaster or a temporary inconvenience. If you do only 3 things after this video, do these. First, audit your browser extensions today. If you don't know why it's there, remove it. If it can read and change data on all websites, treat it like a stranger holding your house keys. Second, practice kill the sessions. Go into your account security settings on your most important platforms and learn where sign out of all devices lives. Don't wait until panic. Know the button before you need the button. Third, separate your digital life by value. Don't run business admin, crypto, and sensitive accounts on the same browser profile you use to download random files. Convenience is not free. You pay for it later. Now, if you want a deeper system, check the channel description. I keep a short, updated list of tools that support this mindset. Things like authenticator apps, password managers, reputable malware protection, and privacy options for travel. Nothing is magical. Tools don't save you if habits are reckless. But the right tools, used with discipline, can buy you time. And time is what stops attackers from monetizing you. And I want to hear from you. Have you ever been hacked without giving anyone your password? Did you notice any small warning sign before it happened? Or did it hit you out of nowhere? Write your story or your question in the comments. Not for sympathy, for pattern recognition. When people share the details, everyone watching becomes harder to exploit. One last thing, especially for the people who feel like the internet is closing in. If you in a country where speech is sensitive, or you work in journalism, activism, investigations, or any high-friction environment, your threat model is different. It doesn't mean you should disappear. It means you should be intentional. What devices you use, what accounts you separate, what you keep logged in, what you never store in the browser, and how you travel with your data. And for parents, treat your family accounts like shared safety. A hacked profile isn't just embarrassing. It can become a direct channel to your child's world. In the next video, I am going to show you something most creators avoid: how infostealer logs turn normal browsing into a supply chain for account takeovers, and the habits that quietly put you in that pipeline. See you there.